another volatile day in the cryptocurrency market, and prices are all over the place. But one good thing stands. Actually, let's just point it out right now. The fear and greed index, guys, is jumping back up. Yes, up to a level of 15 extreme fear. Now, we may have bottomed out at that level of 10 extreme fear, and prices are just slightly higher than where they were a couple days ago. Bitcoin sitting at 86,700 right now. It was at 80,000. Ethereum was down to like 2600. It's sitting at 2890 at the moment. XRP back up. Solana back up off of $120. And Shiba Inu coin floating right around 800 points per coin. Now, we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu coin in this video, as it is right now outperforming Bitcoin. So what's behind this remarkable surge? No, absolutely not. Those are some pretty fancy words right there. I would suggest a slight bounce. Let's discuss it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. Now, as you can see, we're going to be going over this article right here, and I don't have that YouTube policy pulled up, but I do want to say thank you guys for watching this video. YouTube recently changed their policy on November 17th, and they are really cracking down on cryptocurrency content. Now, yes, I buy cryptocurrency. Yes, I own it. I'm excited about it. All of that. But this video is simply a discussion. We are talking about the latest news in the cryptocurrency space, and in this video, the latest news surrounding Shiba Inu coin, so that we can all make better informed decisions. I am in no way recommending, promoting, promising, suggesting any of that. We are simply discussing what is happening in the crypto space so that you guys can make your decisions. And I do want to say sorry, right? I feel like I'm truly insulting your intelligence by saying this in every single video, but YouTube is making it's making it impossible to upload content without discussing that, without understanding that this is simply news, it is simply discussion of what is happening, and you guys are making your own decisions. So I'm sorry, but here we are. Let's move on. It says, amidst a challenging crypto market, Shiba Inu coin achieves the unexpected, showing positive performance against both the US dollar and Bitcoin. This feat propels the meme coin into the spotlight, fueling speculation of a year-end rally. Is the resilience indicative of structural shift, or merely a fleeting bounce in a sea of volatility? Now, right now, I believe it's a bounce, okay? And it could turn into something much better. So I remain optimistic in the sense that I'm looking at the overall market. The overall market is bouncing off of a potential bottom. We cannot expect, okay, logically speaking, historically speaking, and so on, we cannot expect meme coins to thrive during periods of extreme fear. And that is exactly what we have right now. Actually, we've been sitting in extreme fear for like the last 4 or 5 days, bottoming out at a level of 10, bouncing, I believe, yesterday to 12, and here we are today at 15. So the good news is, we might be coming off of oversold territory. We might be coming off of the negative emotion. And as we rise, it can absolutely turn into something. Now, there are a few catalysts on the horizon that I want you to be aware of. Number one, I don't know exactly what day it is. I'd have to look it up. The interest rate decision. The Federal Reserve is going to announce their interest rate decision. And of course, they're going to have their press conference, I believe, in the middle of December. From there, if we lower interest rates, we could see the market thrive. Also, we've got what they call a Santa Claus rally. Typically, during the end of the year, stocks can perform very well, cryptocurrency prices can perform very well, and traders and investors attribute this to a Santa Claus rally. So a lot of people are looking forward to a year-end rally, but that does not guarantee or imply that it will happen. We are simply looking towards the potential catalysts, and right now, they are bullish. So with that, Shiba Inu coin is currently outperforming Bitcoin with a slight correlation. It says the behavior of Shiba Inu coin in recent days has intrigued technical analysts. Traditionally, altcoins, and especially meme coins, follow Bitcoin with a correlation close to 0.8 or 0.9. When Bitcoin pulls back, the entire market bleeds. Yet Shiba Inu coin has managed to maintain bullish momentum with when Bitcoin was consolidating in a critical resistance zone. This temporary decoupling can be explained by several technical and fundamental factors. First, trading volume on SHIB has surged significantly across major markets, suggesting renewed interest from retail and institutional traders. On-chain data also shows notable accumulation by large addresses. Now, this accumulation by large addresses is far outweighing anything that retail investors are doing right now. Retail investors are unfortunately scared out of their minds. Dead serious. You could look at the views on this video, compare them to views, years ago when Shiba Inu coin was doing well, and you can very quickly understand that retail is not here compared to historical, I guess, levels. Institutions, however, are. Guys, cryptocurrency trusts are being set up. These treasury companies are being set up every single day. They're doing their absolute best to accumulate everything that they possibly can. I mean, let's use Zcash as an example. Cypherpunk owns 1.43% of all of the Zcash, and they're buying even more. It is an $8 billion asset at the moment, and they own over 1% of the entire supply. These companies are being set up with no time limits, seemingly endless money, and their only goal is to acquire cryptocurrency. So, yes, institutions may be pulling off of exchanges, but they are loading up for the long term. Says it also goes on to say that furthermore, the order book structure reveals solid support around current levels, with well-established demand zones. Momentum indicators like the RSI display bullish divergences, signaling that selling pressure is weakening, and its classic technical setup often precedes significant upward movements. Now, I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but I choose to follow my plan. And yes, I have every intention of selling a lot of my meme coins. Okay. And I do own a lot of meme coins: Shiba Inu coin, Dogecoin, Trump, Mother, Bonk, Whiff, Let's Bonk. Guys, I've got a meme coin portfolio that I have no problem selling off of when we see extreme greed. Altcoins, however, and Bitcoin, my plan is to accumulate. I have time. If these institutions are going to do it, I am going to do it. So I want to know what your guys' plan is. Let me know down in the comments below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.